2020 have been the year like a struggle for everyone. We're all trying to find what is our aims and objectives in life. I've been receiving a lot of questions asking me how can I do what I do? How can I have such a carefree lifestyle? There are a lot of people here in internet or in the world, in public, wherever you meet, they say that go find your passions and follow your passions and then you find a ways. But that's not always the case. We always want something but we can't find it because we don't have the capacity to do it. And then I've been waking up late. I am very unsettled. I am unable to manage my time. I feel time very constraining. I feel very restricted. So I know that I need to do something in life because I don't want to be ordinary. I want to be different. I know that I have my goals, I have my aim, but I just don't really have or does not really take the first step to achieving the goals. So in that sense, I tried to do something different. So I got in talk with a positive psychology expert, Rahima. Rahima, she's a friend of mine back in University Technology in Malaysia. So I called her and Rahima explained to me about the North Star concept.
To get what we want, it's not easy like ABC. There are many challenges, there are many things that we must to deal and overcome to get what we want. To achieve our goal, it can make our fear become worse, become crazy, become sad, become angry. When we find any difficult thing to get what we want, it can make our feeling become worse, become sad, become angry, become frustrated. So after you try back and get idea, you must make a sentences with emotion. This intervention can boost your self-esteem and can improve what your goal.
So what really changed about me is like I noticed when Rahima says find a small win for yourself to keep yourself motivated. Yes, indeed, there are people which have a long term, they can't really follow a long term. We expect our life to be very lenient to us. We expect that life to be very straightforward. I'm still much in the process of trying to think and try to figure what's the best for me. Life moves in a different way. It doesn't move in a straight line. It doesn't, the displacement does not apply to them. So what I can see from this is going through the design process. Everything in the world have their own designs. You can see a nice building, there should be architectural design inside it. And I think that's applied the same for human too, for human as well. So human also have design, and what I call is lifestyle design. So what I mean by lifestyle design is how you manage your own life. We all have different aims and different goals. We all are heading our aims or trajectory is different from one another. Makes me remind back again with my conversation with Rahima, in which she said find your North Star. Back then when I heard about North Star, all I thought is North Star is stars in north, something like that. So and then I don't really get the meaning because it's double meaning things. So and then I realized one thing, that is basically like everyone when they are walking they face forward. So they have their aims, they know what they want to go and they do what they have to do to be in that place. Different people have different North Stars. For example, I can give you a very talented man called Nelson Mandela or Mahatma Gandhi. They can live a luxury life, they have titles, they have followers, they have power. Instead, they choose a life where they will suffer. They will have to sleep on the ground, they have to be treated badly because their North Star is simply different. Back then, we always thought that success mindset is the goals, is the aim, we have to be successful. But now we are transferring, or we are shaping the society, or shaping to a life where you go what's meaningful for you. So this intrigued my interest. And what I do next is I go and search in the YouTube and then Facebook advertisements and Instagrams, and then I found these two girls named Emily and Huyen. And then I listened to their talk. I attended their sessions on the positive psychology called North Star. This is what I heard.
Sub-session of goal setting can include patient versus rational, long-term versus short-term, success life versus meaningful life. This session, we would like to share the ideas that how society defines success does not apply to your own self. Psychology focuses on the uniqueness that one individual has. Therefore, it is necessary for us to celebrate the differences.
It is very easy to make things empirical now, but we still have been caught in abstract thinking. We are still thinking abstractly, thinking what we can do if this thing happened. It's not like we are thinking presently, like this thing is happening, pandemic COVID-19 is happening, why don't we do something? Instead, we always think like, after pandemic COVID-19 over, we can do this. I'm not sure whether you get what I mean, but I hope so. There are so many things that they inform me during my sessions with the positive psychology students from UTM.
What is I last few experiments? This game is about looking to your past as a means of realizing your futures, and then come out with a list of emotions and experience. Things like happy, self-confidence, grateful, excited, and so on. Then ask yourself, when you last feel that particular things and what made you feel it?
For the last I felt experiment, it's just like stimulate yourself again, gain your strengths again, and then like heighten up your mental capacity. As in thinking like, oh, back then I feel the sensations of getting successful, I feel the sensations of traveling, I feel the sensation of doing things beyond my capacity, beyond my limitations. So I want to feel it again. I want to feel the set of relief that really empower me, that really makes me grow, that really makes me feel grateful for where I am, for what I am today.
Next, for the 6 months left activity, while the title of this activity might sound a little bit morbid, it's still worth trying when you think about it. Knowing you only have 6 months left to live can be a freeing feeling. There's no reason not to go after the things you really want in your life and try to make them happen as much as you can. The very worst thing that could happen to you has already happened. So what do you have to lose? What will you do with this newfound courage? Question to think about could include:
where do you want to spend your times? Who do you want to spend this time with? How do you spend this time? The key to this activity is to not spend too long time and hard thinking about it.
Before I attend, I have like kind of mindset thinking that this will be just another talking session, motivation session, nothing more, nothing less. Abstract, creative idea into table in making things happen. Clear all the constraints, all the restrictions, and you just focus on your goals. That's how you can keep yourself motivated. Life have not been really expected for us, especially in 2020, and now we're heading to new 2021. So I really encourage you guys to find your North Stars. Go out there and try to find the small win that you need. Just a small step before you reach the top of the hills. Step by step doing it. Don't expect a really instant success. Don't expect like a life without challenges. Don't expect life without constraint. If it's so easy to be done, then everyone can do it. I would like to thank all of you guys for watching this video all the way to the end, I hope. And then I really hope that I would like to thank Rahima, Atira, Emily, and Hu Ying for making this video successful and incorporate the video. That's all from me. Thank you.